Hey there, welcome back to another London Diaries video. Today we're diving into London in November, that time of year when the city slowly shifts into full festive mode. In this vlog, I'm exploring Chelsea and more specifically the Ralph Lauren experience, the Winter Fair at the Chelsea Barracks and Elizabeth Street. We're also spending a bit of cozy time at home decorating for Christmas. We started the morning at Sloane Square because I really wanted to check out the Ralph Lauren experience that has been all over my socials lately. Clearly, everyone else had the same idea because it was absolutely packed. There were so many people that it was honestly hard to move around. We were planning to grab a coffee there, but once we saw the queue, we immediately knew it wasn't happening. We're not about to wait hours for a coffee, especially since we had one from Ralph's Cafe just last week. So instead we decided to walk around and just enjoy the beautiful Christmas decoration that the stores had put up in the area. It's such a lovely place to wander around during this time of year. Eventually it was really time for coffee, so we stopped by another coffee shop to finally get one. Our second stop of the day was the Winter Fair at Chelsea Barracks. It's a cute Christmas market filled with stalls selling beautiful items to browse through. It was, however, lots smaller than expected, but still really pleasant to wander around. They also had quite a few activities, the most notable being the Santa Claus grotto, and they even have real reindeer. It was my first time seeing them in real life, and I would love to see them in their natural habitat in Lapland one day. We continued to explore our area and made our way toward Belgravia. One of the shops had the most magical animated polar bear display. It was so cute and instantly reminded me of the Galeries Lafayette windows in Paris when I was a kid. We also stopped by the house where Mozart composed his first symphony, which is such a fun little historic detail hidden in the neighborhood. Soon after, we arrived at Elizabeth Street, which is in my opinion one of the prettiest streets in the area. It's always beautifully decorated, no matter the season, and today was no exception. Every shop was fully decked out with Christmas decorations. At the end of the street is Peggy Porschen, home to the best cupcakes in London, I think. And if you love pink, this is definitely the place for you. We picked up one cupcake to share later on, and I do have to say the cupcakes are quite expensive, basically the same price as a slice of cake that's much bigger, but honestly they're worth it. While we were in the area, I of course had to pop into Bayley Sage, the fancy grocery store right across from Peggy Porschen. They always have so many lovely items, especially during Christmas. So much gingerbread, so many Christmas cookies, it's a dangerous place. Before leaving the area, we also checked out Eccleston Yards. It's such a nice place to hang out, though I think it's probably best seen in the evening when all the lights are on. From there, we headed to Victoria to catch the tube towards central London. When we arrived, the Christmas lights were already on and the whole area looked so nice, though as expected, pretty busy. Near Tottenham Court Road, we made a stop at Outernet, where they have free immersive digital art. This time they were showing a beautiful winter castle, and it was genuinely magical. For our last stop of the day, I decided to pop into Primark to check out their Christmas collection. They had so many nice things. The challenge is always choosing carefully, making sure that if I pick something, it's something I really love and something I've been wanting for a while. I was especially looking for scented candles and some dishware. They had so many cute options, but I ended up choosing 2 plates that I'll show you later. Finally, after a full and festive day out in London, it was time to head home. And here's my little haul: 2 beautiful decorated plates, a pine scented candle, and Christmas city towels. The next day, I started slow with a kind of brunch: eggs, ham, and of course coffee. I couldn't resist using my new plate straight away. Later on, even though it was quite cold, the sun was out, so we decided to go for a walk and enjoy the nice weather with yet another coffee in hand. For lunch, we roasted a chicken in the oven. Such a nostalgic Sunday meal for me because we used to have it every weekend when I was a kid. And for dessert, it was finally time to share the cupcake we got the day before at Peggy Porschen. It may be small, but it's such a delight. It is so fluffy, and the frosting is honestly out of this world, and I don't usually like frosting. In the afternoon, it was officially time to put up the Christmas decoration. Having the flat decorated is probably my favorite part of the season, but I always find the process a bit overwhelming at first because it takes a while to pull everything out of storage and finally get started. So to motivate myself, I put on a movie in the background, this time the first Harry Potter film. I laid out all my decorations on the table and started with the tree. Lights first and then the big bubbles. I always feel like once the lights are on, the whole tree instantly comes to life. After that, it was time to add all of the ornaments I've collected over the years. This year I was pretty reasonable and only added a few new ones: a calf from our Edinburgh trip, a traditional horse from our Stockholm visit, and then 2 stars and 3 bubbles I got last Christmas. Next, I decorated the rest of the living room, starting with the storage unit. Then I moved to the bookshelf. And finally, I worked my way to the side tables by the sofa. I like giving each area its own little festive moment, and it all comes together to make the space feel extra cozy. I also wanted to show you my current collection of Christmas mugs, which I think still has plenty of room to grow. I finished the day with a cup of hot cocoa and enjoyed the rest of the Harry Potter movie with all the lights off. Perfect, cozy end to the day. And that wraps up this new adventure exploring London in November. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this cozy weekend, and I will see you in the next video.